Hello, my little artists. My name is Miss Cat with Comic Kids, and today we are going to be doing the cutest little drawing. We are going to be drawing a Kawaii style hamster. Now, Kawaii in Japanese means cute, and this little guy is about as cute as they get because he is eating a chocolate chip cookie and his cheeks are full of it. So, all you're going to need to do this is get a piece of paper, pencil, and something to color with. And we're going to go ahead and get started drawing this adorable hamster.
Teaching kids art through comics, cartoons, and books. Comic Kids.
Okay, my friends, we are going to get started drawing a Kawaii style hamster. And this is such a cute little drawing. I can't wait to get started. I'm going to find the center of my paper. That's where I'm going to be working. And I just want to show you a couple of the colors we're going to use at the end when we're ready to color. So our hamster is going to have a little bit of tan. He's going to be holding a chocolate chip cookie, so we're going to be using tan and brown. It's going to have cute little pink cheeks and little hands and feet, and then we're going to do some accents in black. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to first do the top of our hamster's head, and it's like this. It's just this slight little arch like that. Very good. And then we're going to stop. The next thing I'm going to do is draw our hamster's ears. So I'm going to kind of come in. I want to show you how I'm doing this. Do you see how I left a little line there? You're going to come over and you're going to arch and do one of his ears. So I leave a little line and I come over and do an arch. And I'm going to do the same shape on this side. So come out a little and back towards the body. Very good. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is extend that head just a little bit. So let me show you. I'm going to do a little line. You see that little line I just did? And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Very good. Now, our hamster is going to have some really puffy, cute cheeks because you know these little critters like to hold all their food in their cheeks. So I'm going to go ahead and do this shape. I'm going to come out, give him a big cheek, and come back in a little bit. You see how it comes back in? And then we're going to go and we're going to do the same thing on this side. So I'm going to come out, I'm going to do a cheek, and I'm going to come back in. And then I'm going to stop. Very good. Okay, friends, I'm going to give my little hamster a body before we get into drawing his face and the cookie. So I'm going to find this area of the cheek, and I'm just going to come from here, and I'm going to make him a little chubby little hamster. I'll come over and stop. So that's part of his body. Very good. And we're going to do the same shape on this side. So I'm going to find the same area where the cheek was. Come over, 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 and stop. So we have the hamster's chubby body on each side. Very good, my friends. So we're going to add some tiny, teeny, weeny little feet here. Let me show you how we're going to do that. I'm going to come out and I'm going to just do this shape. Like a squishy C, a squishy letter C. That is 1 foot coming out. And then on this side, I'm going to do the same thing, except in this case, it's a backwards letter C. Awesome. Those are feet. I know it doesn't look like it quite yet, but it will in just a moment. All right, friends, and then we're going to do the little bottom part of the hamster. So I'm just going to do a little line that goes like this, curved slightly, and voila, there we go. So we have his face and his cheeks, his chubby little body, and his tiny little feet. Okay, friends, the next thing I want to do is I want to get into drawing his eyes. So I'm going to find this little area. You see where I did the face and then I started doing the cheek here? We're going to find this little area and kind of get even with that, okay? And I want you guys to do a little curved line that goes like that. Now, do you notice that there's some space there? We want to do that because this is going to be his cheek and his eye is going to come on top of it. So I'm going to do the same line like this on this side. So a little bit of a line like that. So his cheeks are going to be so full of cookies that they're going to be pushing his eye up a little bit. All right, awesome. I'm actually going to extend my line just a touch. All right, let's get into drawing those eyes. So now that we have these two lines here, we're going to draw kind of these cute big eyes. So I'm going to do a curved line on top of that. You see what I just did? Very good. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to do another eye here. Boom. There you go. Fabulous. Okay, my friends, inside these eyes right here, I'm going to do something that I love to do. It's the shiny bubble. So I'm going to do a bit of a curved line like that. It's like a little circle inside the eye, and I'm going to do the same thing in the same place on this side. When I color my hamster's eyes in later, this I'm going to leave white, the shiny bubble. I'm going to do another little curved line there. Do you see what I just did? A little tiny one? I'm also going to leave that one white later. So I'm going to have two areas where I keep these little bubbles inside my hamster's eyes that I keep white. Very good, friends. All right, let's get into drawing our hamster's, the rest of his cheeks. Okay, so he's got these, we got our eyes. Let's go ahead and do a little curved line right here. Watch where I'm doing it. I'm going to leave a little bit of space there. And then I'm going to just kind of curve around like that and then stop. So see that little curve? We are beginning to draw a very, very chubby cheek. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Awesome. Very good, friends. Okay, everyone, let's go ahead and get a nose on our cute little hamster. It's going to be the letter U right at the in between where we've got our cheeks. I did a slight little U in there. Very good. And then I want to do two more lines like this. Up and over. That is his mouth. Awesome. Okay, my friends, I want my hamster to be eating a chocolate chip cookie. So right in between where these cheeks are and right under the mouth, I'm going to draw a circle. Very good. So I've got a little circle in there, and that's going to be our chocolate chip cookie. And then I wanted him to have two little hands, his tiny little cute little hamster hands that are holding this chocolate chip cookie. So I'm going to come right under here, under the cheek, and I'm going to do this tiny little paw. Just like that. Very good. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Awesome, friends. Very good. The last little detail that I want to do with his hands and feet is add tiny little lines for our little paws. So they're kind of like his tiny little fingers there and there. And I'm going to do some down here too. I'm going to do two little lines down here and two little lines like this. Very good, friends. I'm going to add a couple little details here. So first, I've got a chocolate chip cookie. So I'm going to go ahead and put a couple little chips in here. So I did a couple little dots. Very good, my friends. I also want to make it look like some crumbs have fallen right by his belly. So I'm going to do a couple little crumbs here, just some little tiny little circles, little dots. Very good. So it looks like these little crumbs are falling off the cookie onto the floor. And then our hamster is also going to have some spots on his fur. So I'm going to go ahead and draw some spots. I'm going to be doing him in tan a little bit later, tan and white, but I do want to draw some spots on his fur. So I came over to this side of his belly and did this kind of a curved line. They don't have to be exactly the same, the lines. They can look similar or be different because, you know, animals always have different patterns on their fur. Very good. So I've got two little patterns right there where I'm going to be doing his tan fur. And then up here towards the top of his head, I'm also going to be doing a spot of tan. So I'm doing a line like this and this on this side. And then I'm going to kind of come up a little bit in the center, just like this. And this area, I'm going to be coloring in tan later. There's one last detail I want to add, and that's inside the ears. I want to add this little line like that because that shows that there's something in the ear, that it kind of folds over itself. And there you have it, my friends, an adorable little hamster. He is chubby because he's eating all these cookies, and we are going to go ahead and color him on our own. But you can see again some of the colors that I'm going to be using. I had so much fun drawing this hamster with you. And there you have it, my friends, a Kawaii style hamster eating a chocolate chip cookie. I had so much fun drawing this adorable little animal with you today. Okay, my little artists, I'm sure you guys did an amazing job drawing this adorable little Kawaii style hamster. I had so much fun drawing with you and can't wait to see you again soon. Comic Kids is a nonprofit helping children in the community learn art through comics, cartoons, and books. To learn more, see our website at comickids.org and follow us on Instagram. For more videos like these, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.